If you struggle with procrastination, impulsive decisions, lying, not being as authentic, as true to yourself and to others, watch this, because this mindset shift is what will help you overcome all of this bullshit. There are two concepts. It's high frequency behavior and feeling versus low frequency behavior and feeling. Just so you know the distinction between both of these concepts, I have to tell you the behaviors and feelings of low frequency people and high frequency people. So low frequency individuals feel fear, shame, guilt, anger, envy, anxiety, things that we don't want to feel. And whenever we feel them, we're not as creative. We feel this emptiness inside that we cannot really get rid of. So we have fear, shame, anxiety, anger, reactive but not controlled anger, all these things that don't get us anywhere really. Then we get to the low frequency person behaviors, which are lying to others or yourself. It doesn't really matter. Then there's procrastination, not doing the things that you told yourself you were going to do. Then there comes escapism, like doom scrolling, eating junk food, tons of junk food, watching porn, and all of that bad stuff. Then we have gossip, over-explaining, seeking validation, and the last thing, impulsiveness. But chances are you might have already guessed what is a high-frequency person. It's the kind of person whose feelings and behaviors are pretty much the complete opposite of what a low-frequency person has. What a high-frequency person usually feels is clarity, real gratitude, not faked, but genuine appreciation about things. A high-frequency person has this feeling of purpose, this feeling of love toward others and respect toward others, especially himself. And then comes the focused aggression. It's not about feeling the anger and denying it, but it's about using it to your advantage, putting that energy out of anger into something else, like a workout, a project you really want to work toward. It's unlimited energy really, and you just have so many opportunities to use up that energy of anger. And then we come to the behavior of a high frequency person. So the first thing is knowing that they have long-term thinking. They act despite feeling bad. They are acting despite feeling discomfort. Then there's discipline without inner negotiation, like thinking whether they should do that thing or not, contemplating. No, a high frequency person just confronts what needs to be done, whether it would be work, whether it would be a workout, whether it would be confronting someone, whether it would be approaching someone. A disciplined person doesn't waste time negotiating in his head whether the thing that he's about to do is right. He just uses his gut feeling and pretty much already knows what is right and then acts towards it as soon as possible. Also, as a result of feeling clarity, a high frequency person will speak more clearly and directly towards someone else. The idea is, as the high frequency person speaks, are going to flow better and better, because that person is clear on what he means, on what he wants to say, and he approaches conversations with intent. Thus, last but not least, a high frequency person chooses creation over consumption every time of the day, every hour, every second of the day. A high frequency person chooses creativity over consumption because he knows that that's what brings progress. That's what brings this energy into one's life. And if we were to talk about progress, progress can only be made whenever a person takes responsibility. And that's what a high frequency person does. He takes ownership about things in his life and says, this is on me. And then what that sort of realization gives him is he gains his power back. He gets to control things. Because whenever you let go of control, whenever you blame something else for your circumstances, for your current situation, whenever you blame something else, nothing really changes at all. So one of the most important things that a high frequency person does is he takes responsibility. Now it's up to you whether you want to be a low frequency person or a high frequency person. The sad part is that 90%, probably 95% of people listening to this won't really change anything. They'll go back into their old patterns of behavior. They'll stumble over this truth, pick themselves up, and carry off as if nothing ever happened. While that seems kind of sad, it's just how things work. And if you're still listening to this, props to you. Total respect, because not many people invest their time to have this self-growth. But remember, whatever I spoke of today won't matter if you won't take action. Surround yourself by the right people, have clear goals and a purpose. Stay as positive. Don't consume negative content. Eat clean. You know the right things that you have to do. You know them already. I don't need to tell you, but we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. Succeed or die trying.